Hi, I am Didi Love. Welcome. Drop down and hit like, subscribe, and share. I am here real quick. I just want to talk about, the passing of Frankie Lyon, Keisha Cole's mother. Much respect to Frankie. I love Frankie down. Y'all know me. If you follow me, you've known that I've told you several times that, Frankie's words have helped me grow and be a better person. You understand? When Frankie was in that fire program, on that show, The Way It Is, they had a reality show on BET, and Keisha Cole was on there, Frankie and Neffy, right? So I put up a post earlier today on my community board, and I was saying how Keisha Cole's biological mother passed away, but her mother is still alive, and I stand by that statement because there's a difference. Just because you birth someone doesn't make you their mother. Unfortunately, a lot of women in our community get free passes all the time. And I feel like if you have children and you are an addict, you are responsible. You don't get, people are like, well, Keisha loved her mother. Yeah, and her mother damaged her too. We watched Keisha suffer. We see how emotionally destroyed that girl was before and still presently struggling. But that was because of her mother. I'm not saying that she doesn't love her mother, but my point of that was we as women and as mothers need to do better. We often give people pats on the back for shit they don't deserve. I'm sorry that I don't have sympathy for grown, healthy women who are not taking care of their children. I don't. Um, because it affects the kids. It messes them up, whether you want to admit it or not. When you have a parent who's not dead, but just choosing to kick it and party in the street and not handle their business, that's a problem. What's up, JP? Welcome, babe. Yeah, that's a problem for me. So I'm never going to sit back and be like, oh, her mother died, because Frankie didn't raise Keisha. Uh, her other mother did. Hey, underrated darkness, what's up? But yeah, but women, we get, everybody's a queen, everybody's a princess because now Frankie's dead. She's the greatest mother. Stop it. That's not true. Hey, Lonnie, what up, baby? That's not true. And I'm not taking anything from her, but what I'm saying is that her mother is still alive. Her biological mother passed away. That woman has caused pain in a lot of lives. She had how many children that she didn't raise? So it's just amazing to me how we sit back like, oh, Frankie. Again, I love Frankie, don't get me wrong. But what I am also going to point out is that if it was the crackhead lady who lived next door to you who died, y'all would be like, oh, that bitch ain't never took care of her kids, fuck her. So because it's a celebrity, we always, give a pass and it's okay. And we see the greatness in them, but we can't see it in the person next door. See, for me, my opinion applies to everybody. I don't give a damn who you are, how much money you have, what's your celebrity status. That's how I feel. So I'm not going to feel differently about Frankie than I would about somebody who I knew in passing or I knew next door or a relative of mine who did not raise their fucking kids, period. Yes, we're sad you're gone, but I'm not about to put you out there and be like, you was this great mother and all of this bullshit when you didn't raise your kids. That's a bunch of bullshit. And it just is what it is. Even myself, like my father is still alive. I love my daddy. What up, Lady Key? Welcome, boo. But he's my father, but he ain't my daddy. We ain't rock like that. So it is what it is. I would definitely be sad if something happened to him, but it's just not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give credits. Like when my mother died, my father died, period. She was everything to me. What up, Kamisha? I don't mean it, Lonnie Love. I don't mean to feel rude, but I feel nothing. Keisha Cole's a celebrity, so that's why. She did win her case on Judge Mathis. Oh, I missed it when they went on Judge Mathis. Hey, thank you, Kamisha, for sharing. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's because she's a celebrity. But if that was anybody, any other mother who was in and out of her child's life, who was on crack, who had 8 other children they didn't raise, people would be talking or whatever. But see, my other thing is too, and it's not nothing against them, but if anybody's picture, thanks, Kamisha. So have a good day, boo. But if anybody's picture should have been up there, it should have been Neffy, because I feel like Neffy's the one who really went through the struggle with Frankie, because she didn't have that out. You know what I'm saying? She lived that. She was in and out of the nonsense with her. She was with her while she was smoking crack and doing all of this and that. Keisha was safe with her mother. Right. So there's a difference. Not saying she's not sad, not saying she shouldn't be, but what I'm saying is that we shouldn't be glorifying this shit because there are too many women in our community who don't raise their children and they want to get a pass. Like this crackhead bitch that I cussed out one day, and she the one who was interfering with me and my son. And I feel the way I feel because I have an adopted son too. And the biological people feel like they have rights just because they're related by blood. Haven't donated, haven't put in any time, haven't done shit. But just because you're biological, you get a pass. Because you have a title and you're connected and bound by blood. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Right. Because that causes emotional stress on these people too. When you don't interact, when you don't do what you're supposed to do, and you are a relative, and you could, and you're well aware. So yeah, I feel a way about that. I really don't know this story like that. It's having a crackhead. It's sad having a crackhead for a mother. Exactly. But see, people are glorifying this Keisha Cole situation because she had a reality show, because she's a singer, because they think, oh, well, Keisha has money. Little do they know, Keisha wasn't even really dealing with any of them. She had cut all them people off, okay? Because she felt used. Because remember, she bought a house. There's another sister named Elite out there. There are some brothers. Because if you remember on the show, a lot of them didn't even know each other. They just met each other. So it's deeper than just, oh, her mother died and she loved her. It's deeper than that. Yes, she's sad, but she's also sad about the relationship that she did not have with her mother, with her biological mother, because like I said, she got another mother. And yeah, so when they said her mother died, that's what I thought they were talking about, her mother, not Frankie. Even though Frankie is her mother, but like I said, I see it differently. Especially when you've been raised by a parent who took good care of you and loved on you, you know the damn difference. And that woman has caused emotional pain in a bunch of children's lives. I think it's like 8 of them. And then let's not forget, did Keisha finally ever find out who her dad was? Because that was a whole nother scandal. She was telling her somebody was her dad and it wasn't. And then she had to do a DNA, more emotional damage to an adult grown ass woman. And yet everybody is hand clapping, talking about this wonderful mother-daughter relationship they had. It's a fucking joke. Stop it. And I think it's the delusion for me. Because we, like I said, there are too many women in our community who do not raise their fucking children, but at the end of the day, want to wear the crown as mother. Hey, Shantae, what up, boo? What's going down? Yeah, they want to wear the crown as mother. Yes, condolences to the family, Cece. And like I said, I'm not taking away from Frankie's passing, but what I'm saying is that we got to do better. You know, she died of a drug overdose. So that means she's still doing drugs 40 years later, right? After Keisha was born. Okay, while we're celebrating, we need to acknowledge that. There was no change. She struggles this whole time, right? But there are women in our community. Like I said, we're looking at Frankie different because Frankie is the mother of a celebrity. But what about the kid next door? It's not cool. It's not okay not to raise your children. It's not okay to choose to do drugs and continue to have other children when you've given away children. It's not okay. That fucks up the child. So y'all, everybody's sitting back and Keisha, 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 Keisha. Y'all don't know the pain Keisha's feeling, the emotional ride that she's on. Because it might not be about her dying. It might be the fact that, damn, I never really had my mother the way I needed her. Because we saw her crying and pleading for that on the show. But in our society, in our Black culture, we glorify the wrong bullshit, in my opinion. You know what I mean? There are too many mothers who do not take care of their children. I'm serious. It's generational. It gets passed down. People don't have a problem with not taking care of their kids. That family has been fighting. 2 siblings of not speaking. Maybe a couple of them are not speaking right now. You're absolutely correct about everything you just said is the truth. Thank you, Cece. Yeah. Hey, Deshaun, boo, how you doing? Hope you traveling safe out there on them streets, baby. Lay down, so I have to stand up. That's right. You gotta stand up. And I respect the person who is in the struggle, who's still contacting their children. That's my thing. Like, nobody said you gotta be a perfect mother, but you're actively in their life in a positive way, not on some bullshit. See, that's the other thing. People come around and want to be on some bullshit. And that affects the kids negatively. I can't tell y'all I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth. Like, I'm really in the struggle right now with my son. Because why? Those biological people not being fucking respectful. They're only there because, oh, well, we biological, but y'all don't have shit to offer. From the beginning, never did, never will, it just won't happen. but it affects people. But as women, we just got to do better. Keisha will pay for all the funeral expenses. I'm sure she will. Hopefully, they have some insurance. Good morning, Shantastic. Welcome, babe. Yeah, hopefully they have some insurance, and again. But if let's say Keisha does have to pay for it, again, it falls back on her once again. Remember, she had to swoop in and save the family and buy houses and buy this and buy that. And now she got to swoop in and pay for a funeral. That's a bunch of bullshit. It is what it is. Like I said, everybody like to sit back because anything celebrities do, people hand clap and celebrate and never ever look at that real shit. Hey, sweet brown sugar. Good morning. Welcome. All right, my quick break is over. I have to go back to work. That bitch ain't got nothing to say today, y'all. Nothing. Okay, because I got my rest yesterday. I took the day off, my mental health day. I was at the beach chilling. Okay, getting my strength up to have to ride a bitch today if I need to. But she ain't got nothing to say today, and I think she better keep it that way. But what I did notice is that she did some old bullshit at work yesterday. So some people called, and I caught them calls, and I'm like, yeah, she told you what? Right, giving out wrong information as usual. Retarded hoe. Keisha pays for everything. Yes, Keisha pays for everything. Okay, but Keisha had cut them off, Lonnie. So I don't know if she's paying for anything. I'm sure she'll come through for Frankie. You know, she loved Frankie, but she had cut all of them off. And again, to me, my heart is with all of them, but Neffy was Frankie's rock. That's who everybody really needs to be reaching out to. Nefertaria. Keisha, yeah, she's sad and all, but Nefertaria was the one who went through hell with Frankie, right? Right. Yeah, Shan trying to make my job harder, but that's okay. Because the good thing about me is I am methodical. I have a good work ethic, so you can't put any and everything over me. And I remember who I talked to and what I touched for situations and bitches like this. But I can't wait to meet up with this hoe outside of here so I can verbally abuse her. That'll be far more worse than the fucking slap that I would put across her goddamn face. That raggedy bitch. All right. I have to go back to work. Is Neffy older? No, I think. Yeah, I think so. Is Neffy older? I want to say Neffy's older. I think. Yeah, but Neffy's the one who caught the hell. Neffy's the one who went there. Neffy's the one who been with Frankie through up and down. Neffy's the one who didn't get an option to cut her off. So yeah, see, Keisha got the right to step off and go live her own life, and she was able to go with her mother and be happy in her new family and do all of that extra shit. Neffy rode the ride. So yeah, it's sad for all of them. But like I said, we ain't about to sit up here and glorify this bullshit like Frankie been some great mother the whole time, because that sends the wrong message to other women who are not taking care of their children. You bitches need to get up and do something with yourselves. Oh, thank you, Lady Key. I appreciate you, my love. Definitely. All right, y'all, I'm back to work. I'll see y'all later. I'm really going to try to get on tonight. The issue is that I've been cleaning out my closets in my room, and I have way too much shit and not enough room for the stuff that I have. So it's overwhelming. So I'm on like day 13 or so, or 14, but I'm almost done. I just got to buckle down today. Hey, Gummy Bama, let's drink about it. What's good, boo? Yes, I'll be back on live later. Maybe I'll come and I'll show y'all the hot mess that's almost over in my room, and then we could just clean it up together. I got too much stuff, seriously. Like, yeah, it's just too much. And then I thought I had gotten rid of everything that I didn't want, but I really didn't, because I still have this crap around. But all right, I gotta go before I have to put that heifer in the goddamn karate chop in a chokehold. I'll see you all later. Deuces.